shot. Oh, say does that.
We know these two teams rack up the assists.
Here we go.
Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot. No good from Booker. Here's Castle. Cans it from downtown.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Outside, Green. Wembanyama against Williams. Williams sets a screen for Booker. Over Castle. A nice shot by Booker.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Wembanyama down low. He's started by Williams. And Fox gets it to go.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Booker, true on the 14-footer.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Fox. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green against Vassell. On the wing, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Castle. Williams against Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, San Antonio.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. So there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Phoenix. Williams with the block. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Castle with it. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside, Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
A different look now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. And the Suns also making a change. Iguodaro's checked in. Booker against Harper. From the stripe, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Booker after the basket by San Antonio. And that one drops.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Here's Harper. Iguodala grabs the rebound. The Suns trailing.
Who's got Booker?
Booker looking around. Over Harper. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Fox, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Fox passes to Wembanyama. The jump hook. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Gillespie. Brooks with a screen on Harper. Down low. Brooks misses. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Harper kicks to Barnes. Over Brooks. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Goodwin out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 spot. And the Suns making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Suns trail by 4. Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Cornette passes to Johnson. Back to Cornette. The kick out to Barnes. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Harper's shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Over in the corner, Allen. From outside, off the mark. And San Antonio shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Back to Harper. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Harper. Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 8.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Back to Fox. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Pass to Cornette. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Spurs have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Castle against Booker. They set the pick. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Pass to Cornette. And here is Vassell. A baseline J. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Here's Gillespie Guarded by Fox. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off the shot.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in for Castle. Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jalen Green comes in for Royce O'Neal. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns trail by 4. Brooks right side. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Fox. Wembanyama outside. And here is Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Barnes can't get it to go.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The drive by Green. Booker with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 11 points. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Harper in the corner. The three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Fires at the elbow. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Suns trail by 5. Double team on Williams. Pass to Green. Williams against Harper. Booker outside. Right wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D on the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
He gets it in there. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Gillespie, the pass to Booker. And so it's San Antonio, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Wembanyama, a big man with big range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Good. Booker's got 4 this quarter. Here's Fox. He's got 7. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Fox a screen on Brooks. Here's Champagnie. Brooks covering. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Rebound by Williams. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Back to Green. Booker a screen on Vassell. Green the pass to Booker. That's a miss. His fifth, 8 made field goals. Spurs leading by 6. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gasol against Green. Vassell outside. That 3 off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Pass to Champagnie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Wembanyama. 14 points for him. And here's Vassell from the arc. That one's not going to go. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Here's Vassell, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gillespie's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Green. Pass to Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Vassell. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Booker outside for 3. Booker sinks the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Wembanyama. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wembanyama's got 16.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Phoenix also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. Outside, Green. Williams, a screen on Castle. Green drives in. Count that one.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Pass to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
O'Neal dishes to Brooks. Back to O'Neal. Green in the post. Castle covering. Green, no luck. Spurs leading by 3. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Green taking his time here. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Castle. Guarded by Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Iguodala in at the center position. Outside, Fox. And Devin Booker pulls it down. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Cornette. San Antonio leading. Right side, Harper. Back from outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Booker against Harper. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Harper in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. The Suns shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Booker's shot is good.
Just what he does, Booker getting buckets.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Clock at 6, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Devin Booker in the paint.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Fox, the bounce pass. They could use a bucket. Vassell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Harper the pass to Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Wembanyama comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Booker with it. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away, that one misses. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Castle against Booker. And down it goes.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
Vassell against Green. Here's Vassell. Puts it
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. On the wing, Booker. Castle covering. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by Phoenix. Castle against Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Free throw good, Fox.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming out huge in the clutch.
Outside Booker. Green with a screen for Booker. Shoots it up. Got it to go.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Fox. The shot misses. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker against Castle. Booker hammers it down.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Puts up the 3. Williams with the rebound. And stolen by Castle. Wembanyama using those long strides in transition.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's Booker. From 14, good. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.